So this is going to be the second video in the career mode series, the franchise mode series, and this is just a look at the depth chart. And basically, I just wanted to show you guys who we actually ended up picking up, everyone, in case you missed it in the fantasy draft video, and who and why, and a little bit of insight as to why I picked them. Apologies for the piano above the head. My little sister's playing the piano. Not much I can do about it, but maybe gives a better soundtrack vibe, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I guess I should feel lucky my mic is good enough to pick it up. Anyway, quarterbacks, as you can see, RG3, Michael Vick. RG3, like I said earlier in the fantasy draft video, because of the option, he has fairly good throwing accuracy, only been in the league for 2 years, and he's a wonderful player. Don't do that. But he might be a little bit injury prone, which is the reason Michael Vick. Also a bit injury prone, not too worried though, because he'll be the backup if anything. And the reason I took Vick is because that way I can run my offense ideally the same way that I would run it if RG3 was there. Now, halfbacks. Eddie Lacy. Picked him up because he's a second-year player, sophomore in the NFL. And he's just an all-around great running back, especially for power running, power offense. That's what he's good at. His trucking's ridiculous and his carrying's ridiculous. I believe they're 97 and 96 respectively. And he's great for just pounding the ball up the middle. Darren McFadden. Picked him to be the second option in the triple option. So Lacy up the middle, McFadden out to the wide, or out wide for the pitch. And that's because of his speed. He just so much speed, 95 speed. And yeah, that's the reason for picking McFadden. Peyton Hillis. You may be looking at me like, why do you have Peyton Hillis? The reason I have Peyton Hillis is because he's actually an 82 rated overall fullback. And I didn't want to waste a pick on a fullback early, so I just picked up Peyton Hillis. I also love his face mask. So we're going to skip fullback. Well, it says 68. In the game, it's 82 for whatever reason, but there we go. Now, receivers. Crabtree. He's a possession receiver, 6'1", 214 pounds. Not the fastest in the world, but he's a decent deep threat. His catching's 96, catching traffic is 90, spectacular catch is 87. His release is 90, and his jumping is 91, speed 88. So I really picked Michael Crabtree just to be the big guy opposite Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson, I picked speed, 98 speed. Like, he's a great receiver, great punt returner, great kick returner, and I feel like he's only going to get better and better and better. I need to pick up a slot receiver at some point because I've got Stephen Hill, who I've never heard of, Brandon Cooks, who I've never heard of, Vincent Brown, who I've never heard of. Luckily for me, they're all fairly young, so we will see how they develop. Now, tight end, got JERMAINE GRESHAM. Picked him up because I love receiving tight ends. And then I got Michael Williams on the other side, and he's a nice blocking tight end. So I've got a very good balance there. I'll just let you guys I'll run you guys through the offensive line, but basically I picked young players, usually, who were good enough to sustain a decent running game and hopefully will grow into better players. So Matt Khalil from where does Matt Khalil play? Vikings, maybe? Matt Khalil, Carl Nix. We got Travis Frederick with a beard. What a beard there. Alex Boone. And Chris Hairston. He's easily the weakest point in my offensive line at 79 overall, but it could be a lot worse. Now, defensive line isn't great, but I try to do my best. Charles Johnson, fairly good. 7th year in the league out of Georgia, and I picked him because he had fairly decent speed, pretty good power moves. Where's his speed? 78. Only 73 tackling, which I'm not super excited about, but fairly good for a left end in a 4-3 scheme, because on defense I will be running a classic 4-3. Fletcher Cox, second year in the NFL, or third year in the NFL, 85 rated overall. He's got, 83 power moves and 63 finesse moves. Block shedding is 82, pursuit is 88, tackling is 89, hit power is 68, but his speed is 76. So he'll be good coming off the right end. Now, defensive tackles. They look fairly shite. And that's because my best defensive tackle is injured. He's out with a broken thumb, unfortunately. Let's just get there for a minute. Come on, move over. There we go. That's what I want. There he is, Dan Williams, 27 years old. He's got a broken thumb, out for 2 weeks, the 86 rated overall defensive tackle. I kind of was hoping I'd get 2 decent defensive tackles, but it didn't pan out that way, so I guess I'm just going to work with what I got. Back in the depth chart. Alright, left outside linebacker. Kwamisi. I picked him for his fit of the scheme, his youth, and his overall solid stats. You know, 81 rated left outside linebacker isn't awful. Where are we going? 87 tackling, 84 hit power, 82 play recognition, 82 speed, and then 78 awareness, 86 acceleration. I'm looking for... Where is it? He had 72 zone coverage, which was pretty good. 85 jumping. So he has the ability to become a very good player. I think he might get a little bit better, but not a ton. And I might be able to play him down at left end if someone gets injured, and Brandon Graham could fill in. Middle linebacker, Bobby Wagner. 90 rated overall. Third year in the league. Just a solid pick overall. I mean, there's not much you can say that's bad about Bobby Wagner. Right outside linebacker, Quinton COPLES. Not my best pick here. 290 pounds for a right outside linebacker. Feels a little bit more like a right end, honestly. So I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this position. We shall see. Now, cornerback. Aqib Talib. He was my second pick in the draft because I needed a really good shutdown corner, and Talib's wonderful at that. Then I've got Chris Culliver and Dre Kirkpatrick. Now let's take a look at man coverage for Talib, 90-90. 90-90 for man and zone. Culliver's 85-76, and Dre Kirkpatrick is 75-88. So they're fairly good overall across the board. Press is 95, 88, 89, which is another really good thing I like about these three. And then where are we going? Jumping, 97, 92, 87. Speed, 90, 95, 89. So, could be better, but doing what I got. Now, my free safety, RASHAD Johnson. Not the greatest free safety on the planet, but he will do the job. Morgan Burnett, not the greatest strong safety either. I picked him because he is a playmaking strong safety, and I like my safeties to be able to make plays. So, that's what we got for safeties. Kicker, I got Greg Zulian, young kicker out of Missouri Western State. Like, 97 kick power, 93 kick accuracy. That's just how it is. Then the punter, Marquette King, 2 years out of Fort Valley State. And we got 98 kick power, 92 kick accuracy. So, that is my team. I hope you guys enjoy watching me play. Talk to you later. Bye.